I just vent for 1 second about the media on Donald Trump? Because they keep complaining that, well, he's at the top of the polls, we have to cover him. Maybe he's at the top of the polls because you cover him endlessly.
Exactly.
And I was watching, CNN was going to do a special on Katrina. They blew it off for this 55-minute brag-a-thon Donald Trump speech. Just let me summarize what Donald Trump said. First, he brags about how he didn't do The Apprentice, gave up a lot of money. Then he brags about, in Business Week, they named me a while ago the best in a people's poll of negotiators. Then he says, most people don't know, I own the Bank of America building in San Francisco. I got it from the Chinese. I did great.
Good impression.
Then he goes to China. They've taken our money and our jobs. It's one of the greatest thefts in the history of the world. That's the way Hitler used to talk about the Jews. Okay, they didn't steal anything. We gave them our jobs. Rich people like that fuck sent them overseas on purpose.
But Bill, you keep saying, everyone says the media should cover less Trump. I entirely disagree. Trump needs more coverage. He's the front runner in the Republican Party. Look into his business dealings. How did he make the real estate money? What's his political past?
I don't hear any of that.
Well, we're looking into it at the Post. I know other newspapers are. I mean, the level of coverage is maybe saturated. But Trump, he's the front runner in the Republican Party. And if he wins those Deep South primaries in early March, he could well be the nominee. Deserves more coverage.
As a Democrat, I say keep it up.
Yeah.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
But that's...
But because Trump has all of these drawbacks, which they do, and I agree with your criticisms, what you're saying about him, that doesn't mean the issue that is driving this is something, by the way, it is China and it is illegal immigration, what regular political people have refused to address because those issues harm average Americans. You
said that.
Yes.
And I disagree.
Okay.
Let me go back to his speech.
Well, you live behind a guarded gate and I don't.
What do you mean? What does that mean, a guarded gate? What does that do with the fact that if we didn't do these jobs, they wouldn't get done? Lettuce would be $50 a head.
Illegal immigrants.
John McCain said this years ago. He said, my friends, you can't do it. Americans have tried. They did this in Alabama.
This is old school Richard. What is the phrase Trump always uses? Silent majority. This is Richard Nixon style politics. Run against the elites. A person who says he's worth $10 billion is running against the political system and the elites, using language like guarded gates. That's why Trump's connecting, right, Congressman?
That is exactly why Trump is connecting, because people who live behind guarded gates don't see the security of their neighborhood going down because of a massive flow of illegal immigrants.
How many people in this audience don't live behind a guarded gate? How many are having this problem with immigrants?
No. Crime that's committed by illegal immigrants.
Oh, but
this is nonsense.
Let me tell you something. I've lived in California for 32 years.
Yeah.
I think the Latinos are the only people who work hard out
And you know,
here.
the study